Hello. Yeah, you can hear me through there, which I don't want that. Hello, hello. Oh, wait. So that worked. Interesting. So that disables the microphone. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, anyway. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm mainly doing this stream to test out the just get a visual for the new stream interface I'm trying to do, but also to play Xenoblade because I want to play Xenoblade. So okay, this is working, and what I want to happen, number one, is turn the volume of this down, but also I want the background to be in sync with each like scene. So if I swap back to this, yeah, it should be on the same like timer or however you classify that. Anyway, I need to copy this and paste the exact thing. Boom. Okay. I expected as much. We're having horrible frame rate drops. Why is that? Okay, let's say, just for example, I pause this. Now what happens? Okay, it does help. Nice. And then as soon as I play it again, Yep, the frame rate drops to 40, to 20, to 40. Alright, noted. So I need to export that at a low bit rate. Got it. Okay, well, that was the whole point of this sort of test, was to see if I could do, maybe if I just export that at 720p, that can work. And I'm assuming, yes it will. Not as badly because it's not rendering a camera, but still close. So I'm gonna pause it there. Now, from this point of view, it's not bad because it's also not rendering a game at the same time. Noted. So, I guess I'll pause this here too. And until next stream, when I do this, I should have it fixed. In fact, I think next time I'll just do what I normally do for the parallax background, which is just the freaking white lights flickering from left to right on the screen. But anyway, I made it so that regardless of what screen I'm on, the chat boxes are the same size. So there's no, like, let me move this to that screen. Yeah, the chat box is the same size no matter what scene I'm on. That way, whenever I change scenes, the chat doesn't refresh, because that tends to that happens a lot in my streams because I have 3 separate chat, YouTube chat renders essentially, but now they're all the same exact render, so there's no refreshing necessary. Anyway, live now, sending that in the Discord. I'm also going to sort of advertise the stream, just because. Okay, can I copy this? Yes, I can. Copy that. We'll go to here. I was mainly just figuring out and I still have to fill this in. I basically completely some of the scenes are not completely, like, I guess, adjusted properly. Like if I go back to camera B, like this is still here in the same way it was before, but like this screen is different. Oh, speaking of which, oh, okay, yeah, it's still here. Nice. I was like checking to make sure the Harbinger's on this screen. They should be on at the same levels on all screens. So, okay, there's that. And let me do the same thing on the others. And one more. By the way, hello? Oh, whoops. Might as well go ahead and start this so I can also get an audio check from the game. Which, by the way, let me go ahead and turn on the desktop audio. Okay, there we go. Because I have no idea how that's going to turn out. Okay. Did I already send that? Yeah, I did. Okay. And here too. Okay, it is coming through there. Nice. Now, I do have a... Whoops. I have a game saved, a different, I guess an alternative game saved. Oh. That's right. Headset. There we go. Because, well, yeah. Anyway. Why isn't that? Sorry, I'm trying to... Let's see. Oh, they're already showing, do they show? I do know they show, like, locations in the title screen, but do they show locations that you're not supposed to see yet, or that you don't know about yet? I hope not. Because Century, sorry, spoilers. I think I'm almost done. So they're showing New LA. I just realized I'm not in New LA. Well, I am in my other file, so that might be why why they're showing it here. Anyway, I think that's all I need to do. So, oh, let me put it on Twitter too. I sent it to like a bunch of different Discords, and I'm sending it to Twitter too. I've been working on this entire stream setup since like 3 p.m. Oh, I can't do it on this account. Oh well. But the last thing I'm going to do before I start is an actual audio check. So let's do that. But the last thing I'm going to do before I start is an actual audio check. Okay, that seems okay. Let's turn the game volume down just a little bit more. I think that's perfect, actually. Alright, we're good. We are good. Now just let me get my headset so I can hear what the frick I'm doing in the game. Alright. Oh. Alright, loading game. Prologue Awakening. That's my alternative file. So, that's right, Robuster. I also wonder if I just close this background parallax, it might work. I keep saying parallax, but y'all probably I don't know what the heck that means. Okay. So I gotta remember. Interesting. So there are some like environmental noises. Are there more environmental noises like that? Don't know. Eventually, this stream setup will be up to par with my previous one, and so I don't have like the thing where it shows the subscriber, like when someone subscribes or when someone follows on Twitch or something like that. I don't have that showing right now, and then obviously there's nothing down here, which I plan for there to be something down there, and over there where the stream timer is missing a lot of stuff too. But there's going to be quite a few things over there eventually. Anyway, so we are... What is the... Okay. I was trying to figure out the input delay. So when I press this, press. It's like a tick tick, tick tick. It's like a heartbeat's worth of delay. Like from when I press it to when it happens. It's about a heartbeat's worth. Anyway, what was I doing before? What's my levels and stuff? Level 2, class rank 5. I do kind of want to rank up, but let's go ahead and go out into the main area first. Oh, that's right. Oh, you know what? There's a thing I can get up here. I think there's another thing I can get somewhere. According... Oh. Alright, give me this. Is there a dead body in there? No. Because there were supposed to be people in there, but I guess none of the people that were supposed to be in there are still in there. What is the source of light? I'm just noticing. Nothing? Okay. Watch where you're going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the background to just how I had it before, because that seemed to never really have or cause any issues visually with my stream, whereas this one seems a little too busy. Anyway, Shadow Rise. Oh, we got hostiles. You didn't have to do this. Alright. Click to topple. Oh, it's staggered already. Okay. Knife it. Fine. Oh, I don't have an aura.
We got him. Let's move.
It is. We did get him. Alright. Oi. I'm gonna try to post this again. Oh
starting to let up, just in time for sunrise.
Okay.
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Did I? No. Yeah, I didn't save it from that point. Okay. I do love the look of this game. Even on the, I mean, on the Wii U, obviously it was, like, probably looked too good to be on the Wii U. On the Switch, I do think they could have done more to make it look better than just, I mean, the character models look great. Look better than they did on the Wii U anyway. For sure. I do kind of want to see like a comparison on the monster models and textures. I'm always like mesmerized by this shot. Like not just the graphics themselves, but also just the world itself.
They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
These character expressions, like I said, and I think I mentioned it in the previous stream, but the Wii U version didn't convey the character facial expressions as good as in this game, and in particular it shows with Elma. In fact, I'm hard pressed to remember if there was any character expression in the Wii U version.
Planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart.
Anyway.
But it's our new home.
What was I gonna do? Don't quite remember. Anyway.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed.
By the way, whoever's
Watch
watching,
yourself. That first step's a doozy.
thank you for being the one viewer. Whoa, the water
Jealous,
effects look
you're
shiny
right.
too.
You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another
Also, hooray, it's not raining.
Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go.
Yes.
Relatively speaking.
But we're obviously not going to do that because there's no fall damage. And I do want to get to like
Whichever way you want to go,
class
I'll
rank
follow
up,
your lead.
or
You decide.
change my class before I get to the main area. Although I could swear I got past this point in the previous stream, but I could be wrong. If we want to reach the habitat before sundown, we need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Sprinting is good for times where you need to get somewhere in a hurry or you need to break out of an especially hairy situation. That's right, you can sprint in battles. Okay, let's go ahead and do a couple of these. I don't know if level 1s are gonna cut it, but I'm gonna cut the level 1s, that's for sure.
This one's got your name on it.
Oh, you want to topple. Whoops. Probably should have toppled you.
Move in and do some damage.
There we go. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it worked.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
This.
Gotcha.
Now, topple him with some gunfire.
How much, like, class points do I get from a level 1 enemy? See, it's at 18 class experience, so how much does this level 1 Suid?
Engaging. Lay down some
How
fire.
much is it worth? Oh, hold on. First we're gonna stagger you.
This
or topple you, and then I'm gonna get the bonus.
Move in and do some damage.
Nice. Oh, I don't have enough time to get to it before. Yep. Not gonna waste it though. I'm gonna wait until she does a little command, or until I kill it.
Let's move.
My first gold drop, hooray! Alright. 18 to 26, so 8 points for a level 1. That's actually quite a bit. We got treasure. Oh yeah, we can't open the map yet. The map gets opened up for us. Do I do it? I kind of want to do it. What level am I? Like actual level? 3 and 5 for Elma. So we could probably do the little ones here. Not worry about the Lepics yet. Whoa! I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the target button. Oops. Alright. We can probably take this level 4. So let's try it.
Get a load of this.
Let's see what you've got.
Let's go ahead and topple you before the stagger goes away. Oh no! Hello! Howdy, hey, Varel. Like the new interface, it's a work in progress, but I got the majority of it figured out. The background's supposed to be animated, but I think I have it rendered at too high of a resolution. So, yeah. I basically got rid of all of the borders, the white borders, and kind of try to give everything a three-dimensional feel, which is why I have shadows in the back, behind all the panels. Okay. Flame grenade. Oh no, assault hammer. Oh no, he didn't topple it. Well, he wasn't staggered. Oh no, I missed a button challenge. So, I've learned that the best way to handle switching of the weapons. Okay. Oh no, he's dead already. Well.
Let's move.
Oh yeah, I will eventually increase the size of this panel here, the YouTube chat. The way I had it set, the font is way too small for anyone. In my opinion, it's way too small for anyone who's like, especially watching on a phone. Although, if you're watching on a phone, you probably have your own chat up. But if you're watching this on a TV, you might be able to see it. But it still looks kind of small, especially in comparison to the same chat, or the Twitch chat. But on the plus side, I have all the chats the same, like, dimensions and size, so I don't have to like before there were 3 different chat sizes, so that when I swapped when I changed scenes, like this chat over here would be a different size, so it would be a whole different render. But now they're all the same render. So yeah, they're all the same render, which makes it so that when I change scenes, the chat doesn't have to refresh. Because that would happen all the time on the YouTube chat specifically, because I had 3 different chat renders. So when I changed the scene, it would refresh, which could be annoying. At least for me, maybe not. It wasn't that big a deal, but it also meant that there were too many, like, things rendered. You know what I mean? So now there's only one chat box. There's only one YouTube and one Twitch chat box rendered. So it's less taxing on the CPU. But another issue that I have to fix soon is the background behind this. So like this whole Monado that you can see here, it's supposed to be animated, but when it's animated, it like jumps my CPU up to like 70%, 80% at some points, which tanks my frame rate. So right now I have it paused, but like in the intro, it's animated. So anyway, and the idea is for it to be completely animated the whole way through, but what I'm probably gonna do is either render it at 720p instead of 1080, and then just upscale it, right, or like stretch it, or I render it at a low bit rate, which I'm not sure which one would be better. What do you have a suggestion for that? Like, would it be better to do render it at a low bit rate, or render it at 720p, or both? I'll have to figure that one out. But anyway, meanwhile, yeah, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, fight things and get to New LA, or the Habitat unit. Anyway, what's my level? Oh, I'm already rank 6. Do I have arts? Oh yeah, I got this. Infuriate. So I forget, how did I used to do this? I kind of want it to be like where all of the offensive arts are like on one side, and all of the support arts are on the other side. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get an aura art right here, and then another ranged art here or something like that. I don't remember, but I'll figure it out. Okay. But let's go ahead and I guess I'm just gonna keep fighting a couple of these. Oh, that's right, I have this. Boom. I mean, doing both would help a ton, but I think it's better for you to render it in 720p. Yeah, true. Although, for me, the point, like having the background in a low bit rate, having it like harder to see isn't necessarily a big deal, because it's already hard enough to see, you know. Like there's so much stuff that's in front of it, so, but like I have it so that, and I'm gonna stop talking for just a second so you can see what I'm talking about. I have it so that that was the startup screen. So, where 720p is at least still HD. True. And I think 720p will still bring some of the, I guess, rendering issues down, or you know what I mean? Okay. Bring the oh, nice. Topple. Alright. Whoops. Not toppled anymore. Sliding Slinger! You can make it a WebP file to make it easier to render since it uses less power and still offer high quality. Okay. Noted. I think I have it rendered in HSC. Slit edge. One of the things I like about this game is that, well, all of the Xenoblade games have like arts that appear in other Xenoblade games, right? Most of the arts that show up in this game are from Xenoblade 1, but there are some arts from like Xenoblade 1 and 2 that also, or from this game and Xenoblade 1, I think, that show up in 2 and 3 as well. Not as many though. But like, I know that like, Elma has Stream Edge, and I'm pretty sure that is that's like a shulk art. Pretty sure. Whereas I know you can get backslash in this game. Oh yeah, how much? Wow, that's a good. That's, I guess I'm still only like rank 6 on the lowest class, so it's probably not going to take that long to get to it. Oh no, nighttime. Things become hostile at nighttime. Oh yeah, so there's also a new encoder for OBS that lets you stream using the AVI protocol, or AV1 protocol, but results are mixed since it uses more CPU power than GPU. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the GPU is like a little more ahead of the CPU on my PC, but the less straining I have on it, the better. Anyway, so maybe foreign to you as far as Xenoblade goes. One of the things I like about Xenoblade X is that you know at a glance whether the monsters are hostile or not. Like whether they attack you or you walk by them and they don't attack you. These little red marks here are indicators of whether they're hostile or not. So there'll be an eyeball. Like, where's one with an eye? Oh, you know what? It's nighttime. There's some enemies that will not be here. But so this little shockwave looking thing here, that means it's sound based. So if you like run near it, it'll hear you and it'll attack you if it hears you. And then there are some that are vision based. So they'll attack you if they see you. Like those. Those will attack if they see you. And there's others that have both sound and vision, so like just don't go anywhere near it if you don't want to get attacked. By the way, I'm level 4. Everything here is gonna kill me. And it's nighttime. One of the things I like about this game too is that the hostility changes from daytime to nighttime. Oh, like here, okay, here you go. Here's some where it's vision and sound based. But the hostility changes from day to night. So like this same like beetle looking monster here, they're hostile now, but in the daytime they're not hostile. So that's it adds sort of a realism to like some of the, how, I guess animals would react in sort of real life situations, like, don't interrupt don't wake up a sleeping whatever. I don't know. There's also camouflage enemies, which that'll come up later. These things, these things here, these are like your worst nightmare in the beginning of the game. And I'm pretty sure I have to fight them regardless of whether I encounter whether I want to or not eventually. Okay, let's... Oh shit, saw me. I do want to get some... These things, they're higher level than me, but... Oh, whoops. I wasted that. This game wants you to, like... It encourages you to conserve your arts until you're, like... Until there's a command to use them. Oh, no, I'm dead! Oh, well, I think it was because... I'm pretty sure it was because there's 2 of them. Like, if there wasn't 2, I'd probably be able to take it easy. Elma, can you revive me? I don't think you can. You got 15 seconds to kill that bug.
This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
I don't think you're gonna make it either.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Well, dang. I won't... Oh yeah, achievements! This game has achievements, too. Alright. Oh yeah, and I also have close-up like gameplay close up too, and I tried to make it so that nothing completely obscures the game. So I may change this event a little bit eventually, but on the left and right side is the chats, and on the bottom will eventually be the full interface. But yeah, I may change that to be a transparent panel. Right now it's a solid panel, but I'll probably change it to be a transparent panel. Anyway, go back to this point of view. We gotta go to the United States. The United States, right there. It's still nighttime? Also, it's still raining. Hello, what's up? That's the white whale habitat unit there to the east. Oh, you know what? You know what we can do? Xenoblade X has horrible sound mixing. Like default sound mixing. So, let's fix that right now before we even get there. So, background music. As much as I love the background music, we need the voice volume high, and we'll make these sound effects low. System sound effects very low. That should work. That works. Especially during the cutscenes, the music tends to be super extra loud. Alright. Okay, this works a little better. We can like fight the lower level monsters. Oh, well, he's gonna fight me. But see, I knew he was gonna attack me because it had the hostile mark. I'll move in and do some damage.
Toppled him. Fire away.
I like doing I like playing sometimes in like kind of close up mode here because sometimes I like doing that.
No time for downtime.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Well, I use that. Maybe I. Oh no, nope. I was gonna say maybe I could use that. I have enough time to use it, but I don't.
Heal me up.
Okay, let's do a.
Easy peasy.
Oh, I got a rank up. Nice. Also, did I get items? I'm not getting any like clothes, I don't think. But arts. Let's see what I got. Or maybe that was Elma. No. Maybe it was a skill that I got. No. What was the art? Oh, I don't think I can even learn skills with... Yeah, I can't learn skills because... Well... Oh... Oh, that's right. Yeah, but... Yeah, because I'm at the base class, and the base class doesn't learn any skills. So you have to class up first. But, the funny thing is, you can't learn skills as the base class, Drifter. But, you can equip the most skills out of any class as Drifter. Which is kind of funny. But anyway. All the other ones you can equip between like 1 and 4. But I think Drifter's the only one that can equip 5. But you don't learn any, so you gotta learn them by classing up. I don't think I can fight this thing.
No rest for the
Oh
wicked.
shoot.
Slit
He attacked me.
Start big. Move in and land a hit.
He started it. Flame. Assault hammer. I keep saying flame grenade. The yellow one is flame grenade. Alright, switching to the knife. So, the yellow sort of cooldown meter that's circling around.
Easy peasy.
Nice work.
there's a secondary cooldown period for all your arts. So,
Here they come.
oh shit. Hello? Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and attack it. Hopefully we don't aggro this thing up here. The Lepics? Oh, nice.
Block this. Look at
What does
that.
she have that staggers? I'm gonna pay attention to the art she uses. I think it's side slash that causes stagger. Can I do that with
Dinner
slit edge?
is
Nope.
served.
I never imagined this is where life was going to take me.
Oh, wait a second. I think we have gear now. I know about this. Skip these. Okay. Iron knife? Yes. Okay. Better weapon. Might as well do that. Weapons. So I'm at the proto assault rifle. So what's the difference between these? Firing range up, potential up. Potential is pretty useless right now, pretty sure. Prototype headset. Prototype scouter. Oh! Wait a second. Can I get like a close-up? View model. There we go. Interesting. It has higher defense. Yeah, it has higher everything. Okay. Okay, torso. That's another thing I like about... Well, Xenoblade 1 sort of did it too, but Xenoblade X did it to a much wider degree, where actually everything that you like equip actually changes the appearance of your character, as opposed to Xenoblade 2 and 3, which accessories change nothing about the appearance of the character, which sometimes is a good thing, just so you know you always know exactly what your character looks like. But I think it's for a game of this scale, I think it helps. Okay, so this also increases increases everything. Okay. Now what about, oh, I don't have anything here. What about sleeve? Nope. Pants. Prototype boots. I lose gravity resistance, but I gain physical resistance and defense. By how much? 5. On both ends. Plus 1 defense. I'll take it. I think we're good. And yeah, change the gun and the knife. So, we may be able to... What about... No, I don't have enough stuff for Elma. I was going to say, but what about Elma? But
No rest for the wicked.
I'm pretty sure she's got, like, about as high...
Lay down some fire for me.
Like, all her stuff's
What's
pretty
your name on it?
high level. Oh, it's a straight-up crossbow
We got company.
with bullets.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Block this. Now, topple them with some gunfire.
Okay. I mean, it's a cool-ass gun. I do like crossbows, even though they're not very... they're not that much better than just a regular bow.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and
Block
strike.
this.
Okay, topple.
God, what is with this planet?
Well, there's no shortage of thrills, that's for sure.
True. Even though we just got here. I think it's a little early for you to be saying that, Buster. You literally just woke up. Oh, it's daytime finally. Oh no! As soon as
Don't have to
sun,
be like this.
as soon as the sun comes up,
Slit
this
head,
freaking
start big. Move in and
Now
land
it's
a
my
hit.
turn.
whatever you call this thing, Suid.
Assault hammer.
Nice. And now,
Flame grenade.
boom! There we go.
Sidestep.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks.
Is she gonna do it? No. There's not enough like arts on in our arsenal yet to really do long.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay.
Is so.
Hey,
Got him. Let's
wait, who
move.
got that one? I assume I did, right? Arts. Yeah, okay. And as a TP art, continually restores HP. Okay. Elma's still stuck with all that. What about skills? What rank does she get to? 7. Okay. And I got 2 more ranks before I can change my class.
Slit edge! Start big! Move
Now
in and land
my
a hit!
turn.
Okay.
Shadow strike.
Okay.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Block
Topple.
this!
Boom.
Toppled him!
Slide.
Fire away!
Slinger.
Flame
And-
grenade!
I get the bonus.
Dinner
that count?
is served.
I got a gun. Is that good or better or worse than this? Avagar? I gain TP. Oh, a lot of TP. Cooldown shorter. More hits. Slightly less attack. Or, oh, I guess it goes down. But it does more hits and the cooldown is shorter. So, it might be... the plus, no, the strengths are better than the weaknesses, I think. Although stability goes down, so less accuracy. But we'll see. We'll see. Looks kind of weird though. Looks very alien. It's very sci-fi
Here
for
they
sure.
come!
Wait, what is this? Isn't this a? Oh no. Oh no, the little one is hostile. Okay.
Slit edge! Start big!
Now
Move
it's
in and
my
land
turn.
a hit!
Slide knife. Move in and do some
Okay.
damage.
Block this!
Stream edge.
Salt
Hostile
hammer.
neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
No time for downtime!
Side slash.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks!
Trying to see if the lighting effects. Okay, yeah. So it's not a texture. It's actual lighting effects.
Don't push me!
Sliding slinger. Appendage destroyed.
Split
Move in and
Oh, whoops! I
strike.
used that too early. My bad.
Upper hand.
I should have saved that for when she said use it.
Suck nice. Move in and do some
Okay,
damage.
now I can use it. Boom.
Block this!
Stop moving! Stop targeting me. Target someone else. Target like literally the only other person in the party. Got a Lepix. Alright, we have this one here.
Slit edge!
I
Start
think,
big!
how far
Now
from
it's
there?
my
Land a
turn.
hit.
Okay,
Suck nice.
Recharge this
Move
up.
in and do some damage.
Block this!
Salt him.
That's dent
Darn
on
it.
him. Move in and keep
Well, this one came charging it.
Leave it to me!
Oh, I can taunt with this one. Okay. What is the eyeball?
upper hand. That put a dent in
I
it.
think the eyeball means I can
Leave it to me.
taunt it.
Look at that!
Now it's
Follow
my
up with
turn.
And
melee
then that
attack.
Now,
symbol means
melee attacks.
topple. Okay.
Side slash.
Don't push me!
I'm trying to stay to the side of it, but it's targeting me, so it
Let's
faces
move.
me. And what? Like every time I move. I think Elma just classed up, so she can learn arts. What did she get? Nothing. Something. Oh, she got Ghostwalker? Is that what that is? Shadowrun. I'm gonna do the same thing with my arts that I did with hers. So let's move. Whoops. Let's move this here. Oops. Move this here. Move this here. There. Support Support arts on the left. Or offensive arts on the right. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Oh yeah, we're still a ways from the habitat unit. I'll just keep saying. All right. Boom.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I
This
will.
one's got your name on it.
Appendage
Assault
destroyed.
hammer.
Oh,
Move in and strike.
I did it again. Buster.
Slide back with a dent in him. Move
Leave it
in
to
and
me.
keep the rhythm going.
Easy peasy.
Well, at least it was quick,
Nice work.
and I got a rain cup. I got some sleeve gear now too. Oh, I didn't get any like arts for that, but I got stuff I can like put on now too. Do I want to put this on? It does give me a lot of defense. Beam resistance brings my gravity resistance down, but it's got 4 possible upgrades apparently. How do you upgrade? Sleeve? Oh, look at that. Interesting. What about on the right side? Nothing. Okay. Oh, there's a thing here. Oh, good thing I'm way over here. Hey, is that enemies down there? Oh no, that's water effects. Look a little saturated, but okay. Let's get this truck. Someone left the Jeep out here. Did this fall out of the white whale ship? Alright,
Slit
boom.
edge. Start big. Move in and land a
Now
hit.
it's my turn. Slide
I'm
it.
doing
Split
good.
Oh yeah, that's right, you can
Your
issue
turn to land
commands.
a hit.
Now it's my turn.
Target Elma, please. Stop targeting me!
Side
Like
slash.
this.
Boom.
God, what is with this planet?
Easy.
Well, there's no shortage of thrills, that's for sure.
Whoa, we got a 24, we got a 30. What are y'all? Level 8? How do you even get up there? Looks like something that... Oh, well, I could just straight up mosey on up here and hang out with the gorillas. Are you making noises? Or are you asleep? Oh, so that's just what you sound like when you're sleeping. Yeah, I'm not gonna disturb. Do not disturb. So we got multiples of these things up here. These frickin' Jar Jar Binks up here. That one's level 10. So I think yellow means it's a little out of my level range. My guess. Femina Suede, so the female
Slit
version of
edge.
this.
Start big. Move
Now
in and
it's
land
my
a
turn.
hit.
Oh no!
Slide
My
it.
physical
Split it.
resistance is down. Alright. So if I switch to the
Side slash.
gun, it charges up the ranged darts, even though this one is a
Early bird.
melee. But it's
That put a dent in
it's
him.
tied to the
Move
rifle.
in and keep the rhythm going.
Can I topple?
Nice.
To me.
Move in and do some
Nope.
damage.
Slit
You want me to
edge.
do it again?
Look at that.
Now it's
Follow
my
up with
turn.
melee attack.
Okay.
I'm doing good. Your turn to land a hit.
Multiple turns in a row, okay. Okay, so that's charged.
Upper hand.
Switch to the knife to charge up the knife mark, and
We
I
got it.
beat it.
Let's
Alright,
move.
okay. We're pretty close.
Slit
They're
edge.
off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Let's
Will
see
do.
you wobble.
Boom. Oh, come on.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Can I
Side slash.
change the target to the head? Okay. Change to the knife. Okay. Somebody like fell downstairs. Okay.
Upper hand.
Dinner is served.
Nice.
We got him. Let's move.
Oh, you know what? I think I got some weapons that Elma can use. Let's see. How do I change the element? There we go. Dual guns. So this one has higher power but lower TP gain. That's... Wait, which one is she using? Storm dual guns. So that's these. And then what about these? The only difference is lower attack somehow. Oh, is it because of these? Okay, yeah, it's the additional effects. So ranged attack up, as opposed to ranged accuracy up, and Pisanoid Slayer, which I think is bugs, insect-like monsters. And what about this one? Power rating goes up, but what is? Oh, it's the attack. Okay. The number of hits goes down by 3. So 6 times 8 is 48. 8 hits of 6, 48. And then 5 times 9 is 45. So that's technically better. With how many times it hits. What about headgear? I guess putting anything on Elmo would be better than having nothing except this, which brings resistance down by 5 all around. So I guess I'll put that on. And I think we got a boss coming up. Oh yeah, the drone cam. Whoa, we got a freaking Aerodactyl up here. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I'm already in range?
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't
I know
it?
you can't see my expressions with that on.
And this was just the habitat unit. The White Whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the West Gate. It's closed off now for security reasons.
Every time she finishes
But
a
we've
sentence, she
repurposed
like
a freight elevator
exhales.
that will get us inside.
Oh, here we go. We have to fight these things anyway.
Grexes.
Grex.
And they're riled.
Is there a... I do wonder if like Grex means something.
We can't leave them roaming here. Not this close to the
Or if
gate.
like they named
We're
it
gonna have to
Grex
take them down.
after like, I don't know, a
You
Latin
ready?
term or something. I don't know. Alright. Melee weapons, ranged weapons. Would I use an automatic? Yeah. Cool. Secondary cooldown. I know about that. So that's the yellow ring around the arts.
It didn't have to be like this.
Alright.
Slit edge!
Boom.
Look at that!
Now it's my
Follow
turn.
up with melee
Appendage
attacks.
destroyed. Move in and strike.
Block
I just like the
this.
look of these enemies in particular.
3-man hostile neutralized.
Oh, that was
Switch to
quick.
close-range combat.
No time for
Oh, there's actually like an indicator on
Look at that!
near the name
With melee
of the
attacks.
monster
Side slash.
that actually tells you like that it's a boss.
Now, melee attacks.
Block this!
Kind of like the unique monsters,
Don't
where
forget
there's
about
like a
the
little
rest. Take the fight to them.
Upper hand.
insignia, basically. That's telling you that it's a unique
Shadow
monster.
strike. Appendage destroyed. Move in
Oops,
and
I
strike.
used that too early again.
Side slash.
It's almost dead anyway.
Sliding slinger.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Stop moving. Oh, dead. No, it's a boss. I think there's a different insignia for the unique monsters this time.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife.
It's like the prologue boss,
some
or
species
yeah,
aren't so
prologue
hostile.
boss, basically.
But they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
Indeed.
We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in.
Okay, Master Chief.
Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Oh, it will. It'll jog my memory, for sure. Like, where have I've seen this on a less successful console before. Facts, unfortunately. Why is that level blue and that one yet white? I think because am I level 6? Yeah. So that one's like so low level that they decide, yeah, it's like below me. But the white ones are like close enough technically in level that I guess they pose a challenge.
Start big. Move in and
Well,
land
anyway.
a hit.
It's my turn.
I'm in a good
Okay.
position.
Oh yeah,
Open fire.
the term break is replaced with stagger in this game. So instead of break topple, it's stagger topple.
Slit edge. Look at that. Follow up with melee attack.
And also you can break a topple very early in this game. From minute 1 you can break and topple. Oh, I ranked up already. Wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where all these arts come from? Oh, we didn't get any loot from that. Oh, I'm max class. Hold up. We can rank up. Okay. So what do we got? Drifter. That's what we're on now. Okay. So we got 3 different class options here. We got Striker, which uses a long sword and the assault rifle. So I'm already using the assault rifle now. But the melee weapon changed from the knife to the longsword. Commando, which uses dual guns and dual swords, so like Elma. And I'll only have 2 arts from that. Whereas this, I get Rising Blade. And then Enforcer, which I keep the knife, but then I use the ray gun. So a different... So either I keep the rifle or I keep the knife, or I don't keep either of those and go dual wield both. What sounds cooler? Striker, long sword and assault rifle. Commando, dual guns, dual swords, so Elma. Or Enforcer, knife and ray gun. And to my understanding, the arts are assigned to the weapon. So any arts that you learned with the knife, you keep the ones, like, so I learned all of these knife arts in the Drifter class. So when I go up to Enforcer, I still keep those along with the new arts that I learned with the knife in this class. Commando. Okay, so this. So let's see. Change class. Class is more advanced than Drifter. Can learn skills which provide various effects that just by being equipped. Different classes have different skills that they can learn. Attaining rank 10 in any of the final stage classes allows you to master that class's weapons. Mastering a class weapon will allow you to use those weapons and any associated arts, even when using a different class. Oh, yeah. So if you get to these blue classes at the end and you master them, you can use the arts from those class in any class. So, yeah. Or you can use the weapon from that class. So, like, say, I get level 10 in here, I can use the longsword even in, like, freaking Mastermind class. But so, Commando, eh? What are we looking like now? Okay, so we got the dual guns and the dual swords. So, hey Alma, I'm copying you, just so you know. All right, let's go in here. Let's see what's up. Although ground gear. I want to put something on my head that doesn't obscure my face. Because I feel like you kind of want to see the... I like seeing the expression in this game, but I will put a sleeve on, apparently. Well, it's not quite the same. Although, what's the difference? Oh, okay, that one's like light gray and that one's dark gray. But this one increases everything. There's no loss with this one. I'll take it. Oh wait, arts? Oh yeah, we did learn arts. Oh, we lost. So, because we chose commando and we don't have the rifle or the knife, we lost all the arts associated with the rifle and the knife. So we have to start from scratch with this class. Which is fine. Let's move this over here. I'm going to try to keep it the same as I did there. So let's see. Alright. Where am I? Oh, I'm in first person. Alright. Whoa, Pierce! Where the frick were you when I was getting attacked? You were sitting here the whole time watching? You took 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on. She's on her phone. She's like, man, I can't be bothered with these losers. Freaking about to get eaten by giant dogs. Look, you're suited and booted, ready to take on the world, and you couldn't take down a freaking a lousy wolf. Piers, don't even look at that weapon. You don't deserve to have it.
Thanks.
Hello, you must be the new friend that Colonel Elma mentioned in her report. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did. And clearly we didn't do, killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. Dude.
Oh, crap.
Too soon. Too soon to say please understand. Hold on. What an asshole. The fact that you can... What are you waving at? Oh, you? Or what are you... Are you... Why don't you just come up here and talk to the guy? Just making fun of... Hey, look, I gotta have my own entertainment with some of the NPCs here. Move over. Can you move a little to the left, Elma? No? Just gonna sit there, do nothing. Act like I'm just not even here. Anyway. How's the view? Actually, very stunning. What? Well, it was until it started. You gotta be kidding me. I was about to compliment this game, and then it started raining. And it's nighttime now. Wow. That means I gotta go in the city while it's raining and dark. Well, alright then. Yes, it's gonna be welcome to the our beautiful New LA, our beautiful city. Meanwhile, it's pouring ass rain. Oh, is it not raining anymore all of a sudden? Wow. Just going into the city cleared the rain. Nice. This song. Love this song.
Well, here we are.
Well, that
Not
hair
too
didn't
shabby,
move.
huh? For a giant
Nope.
beach spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now.
I do.
We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
Oh, yeah. New LA. I don't know if I see LA in this.
Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
I like to think that, like, in a sequel or something, if they actually ever make a sequel to X, that the city will be more developed and there will be, like, towns and, like, settlements
And so it
outside
was that
into
another
the
survivor came to join our band of
further out
refugees.
into the world, you know.
Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come
Oh
what
yeah, Cassandra Lee Morris returns.
New LA
Cat!
was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift,
I was trying to see if
heading
the
into
cat
the
was
unknown.
sitting. My cat was sitting out here, and he's not, unfortunately.
Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain.
Truck.
We had no idea what fate lay in store
Can
for
I drive
us.
that truck? Funnily enough, I can see some aspects of
Only
LA
that we had to
in it
keep living
as I drive there
order
a
to
few
see it.
times. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll be able to see like a closer look of this. I mean, I think I recognize that slanted building. Isn't there like a building like that, like a slanted building like this at the top in LA? Because I've been there before for E3, but only briefly. You know, almost 5, 6, 7 years ago at this point. Of course I'm saving. Not this one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Industrial District. Pay no attention to that one. That one's like my burner account, basically. I played the game before already, so I'm trying not to get far enough. It is right by one of the convention centers, if I recall correctly.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Yes.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Oh, down the elevator we go, I guess. Oh, so this is like an in-game cutscene, not pre-rendered.
Brave citizens
Oh.
of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today,
The president
I
is
once
here.
again come to you with
A
news
different
I am
president.
truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more white
I can
whale
barely
crew
see you,
members.
but
These fellow pioneers will
turn the
rejoin
exposure
our
down a
ranks
little
as
bit.
citizens
What
of
channel?
NLA,
Live 7?
bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest
Nice.
success in our continuing efforts
Director General? Since when?
for the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters.
Oh,
I stand here truly
these two.
From political aid to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate,
When
he'll
can
be
I get
down
these
for
two
by
on my
next
team?
month.
and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Arena looks pretty familiar. Like, pretty much the same from what I remember her. Right? Gwyn looks a little different, though. Let's see. Who are these two? Why do they call you ma'am? Why do they call you ma'am? I mean, why shouldn't they call you ma'am? Isn't that just a polite thing to do?
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit,
Never mind.
aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel, and Irina a
Colonel!
lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit.
High up in rank, I
Of
see.
course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that.
Mike!
And
Welcome.
It's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Shut up.
Well, I'd
Interesting.
remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
The survivor.
You're supposed to say ma'am first, then ask the question, then say ma'am at the end.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on.
I am the
seriously.
10 more crew
Shasan
members.
was never one to let the
I'm
truth
all
get
10
in
of
the
them.
way of a good speech.
Can't you tell?
Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me
ECP.
Alina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Wonder what that means.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
I'll stick with deleting that
All right, ma'am. We should be getting
advertising
back to
chat
work.
that
Until
just
next
popped
time,
up.
Colonel.
Why is it always? It's the same one. It's like the same chat.
Right. We should
Message.
be going too. The administrative
Different person.
district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home.
Who the?
Now, anyway.
I don't give a shit about Stream Boo. Get him out of here. Let's see. Yeah, ban him out. Get him out of here. New Los Angeles. Is it the? Oh, is this the name of the quest? Oh. Well, guess I can't go this way. Oh no, this song. Oh no. Oh no, this song. The new LA theme. The nighttime new LA theme, anyway.
Hey!
What the fr- what? You got something to say? This package was meant to go to Blade Tower. It's only the biggest building in town, so I don't know how you can mess that up. This thing? We should really add a blacklist of words and phrases on Nightbot and Twitch. Good point. Didn't think about that. Well, I can't see the message anymore, but maybe Stream Boo can be one of them. All right, what do we got here? Oh, here! Oh, here! Oh no. Do we really need the leg shot? I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Sightseeing. We got a Skell. You know what? They really increased the resolution. I remember that being super low resolution. The like interior interface of the Skell. Like everything was so super low resolution, and like it looked like it was made and it looked like it was made as like a 64-bit pixel or sprite and then upscaled to like 720. Or like stretched to 7. That look though. Well, I know the I know the sound effect that I'm gonna put behind that. In the freaking clip.
Damn it!
In the YouTube short. Language. Lynn. Everybody loves Lynn. Not everyone likes her companion, but everybody loves Lynn. Must preserve Lynn.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit.
I know what exhaust smells like
Check the
too, and
ductwork,
I
would you?
agree. I
Oh,
can
I'm
smell it from
checking.
here. From here.
I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man.
Lynn
good
looks
thing I
way
caught
better.
that.
You caught that? You're
Just-
the one who cleared me to fly.
Just
Everything
100
okay?
times better.
It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn.
Flub.
Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma.
Probably,
How'd it go out there?
definitely the most different out of
And
everybody.
will
Doug looks
this
like
be
the same.
One of the you-know-who's?
You know who?
Cool. I'm Lynn Lee.
I am
mechanic and
Voldemort.
top
That
all-around
is
fix-it gal for Blade.
definitely am Voldemort. Find out. Why would you want to know that? Just in case. Worried.
She's 13, and I know she looks.
Yeah,
young,
she's
and
13.
is
Don't get
young,
any
but trust
ideas.
me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back
Just
to
to
Paris?
clear the
Yeah.
clear the air,
Why do you
right,
ask?
right here, right now.
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the
I knew
transport?
that.
It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
Okay.
That sounds like a great idea.
Were her hands actually
All
touching?
right, Doug, I think that'll
or-
be all for today. You can clean up here and dock
I wasn't
this
paying
bell.
attention.
What?
Attention.
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's right. Party members and such. Oh! I think I talked about this earlier. Or the last stream. But we can add Lynn to the party? Can we play as Lynn, though? Yes. Sound like it is Patrick Stiles. Good guess. So,
Hey, listen.
Navi, go away. We blue collar workers can't be. I need like a. I need to get voice mods so I can use a Navi filter. You know. So we got okay. So Doug is Patrick Stiles. We know that. Elma is Caitlin Glass. Lynn is Cassandra Lee Morris, who I'm a fan of. She's in a lot of things though. And our main character, you can be a bunch of different voice actors, but ours that we chose is Keith Silverstein. That's it. Anyway, let's see. Oh, that's right. Isn't this like a Gatling gun and a shield? Yeah. Of all the characters that could possibly be this class,
Hey.
Lynn, the 13-year-old Lynn, is the tank. What do you have to say? The longer you're with something, the deeper your affinity grows. Hello, I'm a tutorial. Alright, I'm gonna be you for a minute, Lynn. Objective. Now loading. That's pretty funny. Yeah, yeah. She's clearly like the smallest. Yeah, she's clearly the smallest character too. Much like how the notebook. Yeah, true.
You can see
I didn't even think
everything
about that,
from
but
up
yes.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
here. The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
Can this
It's
transport
certainly
just
come a long
like
way in the
exit the
last few
city at
weeks.
any time?
There's still so much to
Or is it
do.
under air traffic
One day
control
at a time.
restrictions? Also, I just noticed it's got a gun on it.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour?
Yeah, we're here to take
Just
out
the highlights.
Okay, you
the
got it.
enemies, we'll just say.
New LA is divided into 4 districts.
Oh.
We departed from the industrial district.
Industrial
where Doug
district.
and I were conducting the flight test.
I know
has
industrial
food production,
districts
skill
far too
development,
well.
You know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often.
Gotcha.
The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Yes.
Next is the commercial district.
Commercial.
Restaurants, galleries, cafes.
You know,
clothing,
this
groceries,
area,
you name it.
I feel like
It's a veritable shopping paradise.
I've seen
The
locations
CD is the
similar to
closest
that
thing to a downtown we've got.
in
Can actually
when I
get
was in
pretty
LA.
crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards day or night. The best and only bargains on the planet.
These cars are not stopping at the red lights.
To your right, the residential district. Housing, and
What would
more
this area
Well, plus a nice park
like
and the cathedral.
be trying to
If you're ever
resemble?
looking for
Like
quiet
Silicon
time,
Valley or something like
to
that? I don't know.
relax and unwind with a good book. That's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just
I
sit
almost
down and
almost wanted to say like Compton, but I don't know. It's
And
not.
last but not least, our
It's not
destination,
slummy
the
enough, you know.
administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government.
Sure.
Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live.
Gotcha.
The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
Ah yes, skills. In due time.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Hey, I guess they do kind of have a like a
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
not a true airport, but like a landing pad for helicopters and stuff. I guess if you got skills, you don't really need airplanes. Well, all right then. We've seen the city. Now what?
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's
The
get
lip
you over
syncing
to
is-
the barracks. Then I should file my report.
I won't say it's just as bad, but
They'll
it's
be eager to hear the details on how I found
close.
you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
yes.
That road
60%
there
as
wraps
always.
around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Let's not get sidetracked, you say. Oh, I won't get sidetracked. I promise. I promise I will not get sidetracked. I will get sidetracked by not jumping off the edge. Why you gotta do that? I wanted to get sidetracked. Arts? Oh yeah, Lynn. Duh. Skills? Wait, can't I put, no I can't. Oh, how do I change, oh, active members, okay. I'm gonna go back to MC here. Hold up.
Yo.
Yo, okay. We got a Skell here. Oh, that one's alive. That one's... Is he on guard duty? Probably. Did I just hear a... Like... I'm hearing, like, background noise. Oh, there's a thing I can do here. Oh, what? What? Learn the mechanical field skill to recover this treasure. Well, dang. I feel like I've done one that's like identical to that, but okay. What about this one? Can I do that one? Okay, how is this one not mechanical and that one is?
Experience. That's true on any planet.
Oh, I'm gonna level up on that. Okay. Armory Alley. Regina George, what's up? Okay, mean girls. Huh. Already starting off to a bad start. Ask Regina about her shop. Yeah, is anything troubling you? Do you have a problem with, what was her name? Lindsay Lohan?
Whatever.
Okay. Yes, actually. I'm not going to talk about it, even if I want... I don't even want to entertain the possibility of it being true. I'm just going to stay positive and hold on to hope. So please don't ask again. Okay, wow. They got her name right.
Hey,
Okay. Any blade can use that terminal there to purchase new weapons and protective wear. Oh, I'm not a blade. Okay.
Hey,
Hey. All right, people. Remember, why do they do that? All right is one word. Remember that each of us bears. Yeah. Okay. Tutorial and such. Blade barracks.
and here we are, the Blade Barracks.
Are we?
Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Ask about registration. Frown and say nothing. I'm gonna be the negative Nancy.
Is there a problem here?
What? I just shook my head. Oh, who are you?
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary
That's me.
Nagi.
Ms. Koo.
There's like a clear height difference between everyone here.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug
So is it
Barrett on the way
Lynn
here,
Lee
and he
Pep
didn't
Koo?
seem quite so upbeat.
Or Lynn
Anything
Pep
about
Lee Koo?
today's flight I should know?
No, nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way.
Is
More
that a threat?
importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Is that your only job?
As for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It
Like,
could take
don't
some
you
time.
fucking interrupt me.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'm not just
I'll put
weary.
on some tea.
I had a stasis hangover. I was drunk. Tea? After I just said I was drunk, and you're trying to give me tea? Is that a good or bad idea when you're drunk? I don't know. Oh. We're already at the brass tacks table. Okay, can we get with the program here?
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi.
Nagi.
You may remember me as captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense
May
here
I?
for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
Well, and
He's also
is it
my
a success?
superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
I already
What about a
shrugged at the
job
idea
right
of
here
work,
with
bro.
Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows
Am I?
enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory
And speech impediment.
from the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
Yeah, I had to type it in to remember it.
I see.
It took me like
Though, come to think of it,
15,
the
20 minutes to
entire lot
figure
of
out
us
what it
have only
was.
been on this planet for what? 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
I'm trying to
My
entertain
thoughts
myself as
exactly.
best as possible. Hopefully my
Well then,
my
where should we begin?
my commenting over the dialogue isn't annoying. How did we end up on Mirror? I feel like we've seen this cutscene multiple times already, but
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless.
naked.
The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been
I don't-
there. If maybe all of this
maybe
could have
it's
somehow
maybe it's
been
explained
avoided.
later. I was like, how did y'all
No
make
one can
all
know
of this
that.
technology
What
quick
we
enough?
do know is
so
without
that-
you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no
Oh, so
escape
it's your fault,
for
Elmer.
any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive.
How did Earth make
We
all this
survived.
technology to escape Earth onto a whole other planet
So
in
yeah,
time
Project Exodus.
for the aliens to
Once
come
we
over
learned
and
the Earth
blow
might
up
be
Earth?
threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2
Yep.
hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
Wouldn't that be
The Xenoforms
interesting if you
found
could
us
just
in
literally
the
just
end. Well, it wasn't a happy
just put a whole
result.
country in a ship and just
Earth
take it with you?
wasn't enough. They wanted humanity
Take it to a
destroyed.
different planet?
For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale.
Like, we're taking the United States with us. Get it off this planet. Take it to Mars.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
Yep.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state.
I think,
Searching for survivors.
from what I remember,
establishing Blade, installing
in the
provisional
cutscenes
government.
in X, when they moved their mouths, you couldn't see like the inside of their mouths in the Wii U version. Here you can actually see, with minor detail, the insides of their mouth. Clarify, what's Blade?
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth.
It's not the same
Quite
as
fitting.
Blades from like Xenoblade
It's a
2.
relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira.
Sure.
We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the
Makes
provisional
sense.
government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles.
Sure.
Its core was pulled from the coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But
Makes sense.
fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others.
Oh, this is one of the
The
things I
search
like
for
about just
and
the
recovery of
the story in
the
general.
Lifehold.
The like the
Take a
whole
look at this.
the whole point of the faction that they created isn't just to create a faction. It's because there's a central
The
goal
White
of finding
Whale was
this thing.
designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold.
This
This is a
schematic,
complete schematic of that facility.
what she said,
Only
is
essential
also
personnel
pretty
were
high and
conscious active
much
for the
higher in
journey to Earth.
resolution
The
in
flight
here
crew
than it
and
was in
maintenance
Wii U.
engineers.
In fact, I don't even think it
Of
was
course, some
a
military, so we could
three-dimensional
defend ourselves
like
if
it is here.
necessary.
Like here, it's three-dimensional, sort
But
of.
the vast majority were in
It's
the
a render,
Lifehold.
but it wasn't a
Are
render
in
in
the
Wii U, I
Lifehold.
don't think.
With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know.
No, I'm
Blade's
kind of
top
comfortable.
priority now is locating the missing units.
Sure. Oh, now I gotta go through information dump number 3. Registration.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All
Yes.
purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, they're checking to make sure I don't have
Caretakers of
COVID.
Humanity's survival. We all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
Oh, does it?
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our
Okay,
guest
so shut up
from
then.
here? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Let's not. Let's not go there. Leave the barracks. That's our only mission for the whole chapter. Just leave the barracks. Done. Credits roll. Registration of a lawful citizen to be able to get benefits. Of course. It's kind of funny. The game kind of straight up just opens up with you having to live a whole life, essentially. Like, you wake up and you have to freaking adult. You know? Wake up from stasis, you're out, you're in the wild, you encounter this city, and all of a sudden you have to do jobs. It's like, welcome to the real world, bucko. That's what he's really saying. You can't just
You know, it's not every day
run around out there
authorized
killing
by a
animals
civilian tour the
willy-nilly.
administrative district.
Yeah, Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all
Is
in
it?
one place, without any extra fluff.
Oh no!
Get a load of that skill.
Oh, not this again.
Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Isn't Lynn 13? Ask what a skull is. Gaze longingly at the skull.
Now this guy gets it.
Oh no.
Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah. you know
It's
what
just
I'm
blank
talking
stare.
about. Actually,
Like he's not even shook at all that she's just.
I've been working on some Skell fan fiction.
Excuse
Hold
me.
on, I'll just pull it up here.
Fan
one
fiction?
sec.
Lynn,
That's not a good. That's not a good thing. Don't start.
Right. Sorry.
Oh no. She's a head cannon.
Skulls were developed as
She's a head
defense
cannoner.
to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could
Actually,
never
it took
have
about
so far, so fast
4 years of
without skilled
development
technology.
of graphical development
I'd love
to
to get you
make it
into
like
one
that.
to see for yourself,
But close enough.
It's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades
Duh.
are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
More adult
Toys
stuff.
we're
I
talking
gotta get a
about. They're
license.
Complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They
That's
choose
not
you,
simple either.
Not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some
They who?
criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and
So the
beyond
cream-
their duties.
You
and
gotta be the
who
cream that
fulfill
rises to
their
the
job.
top, you know? Sorry.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me.
Knock on wood.
Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Oh yeah, it's like freelance work. You just take missions. The end. Oh, we got a thing here. Treasure. Treasure acquired. My mouth's kind of dry. That's why I keep doing that. Oh, whoops. Thanks. Hello?
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks.
Which ones are
Anyone
the-
with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA.
Oh,
So the board
so-
is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home.
Trying to
You'll
see what
always
this
find
like
a number of
rotating
Blades around here,
animations
blowing
are.
off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Oh yeah,
Likewise.
they're called
And
missions
if
in
the
this game.
assignment
They're not
seems too
quests,
tough
they're
to handle
missions.
solo,
There's no quests.
that's what the scout
No
console
quests.
is for.
Missions.
We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Lynn, you don't look angry at all.
Hey,
What the frick? Who the hell said that? Which one of you motherfuckers said that? Who do you think you're talking to? Is it you? Freaking raising your hand in the air like you've got something to say? Hold on.
over here.
Yeah. Freaking worry about yourself. This here.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout console.
Oh yeah, this is a defunct.
When the going gets tough, the tough go to the
This is a
scout
completely
console.
useless
To
mechanic in
get
Wii U
tougher.
version now because
If you
the
end up
online
joining
doesn't
us,
work.
You'll quickly realize just how important this little
But you
kiosk
can
is.
recruit
A lot of the
other,
mission control assignments are
like
too much for any
Xenoblade
one
Chronicles
player.
X players.
They
You
tend
can
to call
recruit
for
their
multiple
avatars.
members with specialized knowledge or unique skills.
Basically,
This console lets
you
search
find
for and
any
recruit other blades to fill those
any
roles, such as
player,
such an occasion.
any Xenoblade player's avatar,
spell blade
and
without
recruit them on
T.
your team so you can like
Anything
ease your
awesome,
way
right?
through some of the hard
So, you
missions.
ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be
Well-
pressuring our guest.
I do have memory loss,
Apology
so
accepted.
yeah, it's par for the
How about
course,
we
I
shop
guess.
it? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
This dude looks like he's about to strangle someone at all times. Like look at how he's got his hands.
Hey.
Stop stop catcalling me. All right.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
The whole
Blades
thing?
can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
Requisition.
Aloha. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True
I might
enough.
end the stream
And that goes
in
not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground
hopefully
gear,
in like 30
but
minutes.
for skeleton
But
equipment as well.
whenever I can get to
You can
like
even buy
the
all these
first sort
spells.
of mission.
Can you imagine owning your own skell?
Oh yeah,
Ah.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Like, I know, like, you need a license to get in a skell. But I'm pretty sure you can still buy one. Like, if you got the money, you can buy a skell.
Hey,
Hey, bro! Leave me alone! Why does everyone gotta... Why does everyone think I gotta hear what you're saying? Is this what all the trucks look like? That's a funky looking truck. Anyway. Blade Tower.
So yeah, Blade Tower.
So yeah.
When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of the day
Vandam?
here.
Excuse
The
me?
government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blade sometimes reports
Vanda, do you have
leadership
something to do with
here
this,
after we
Selma?
finish key assignments.
I'll get back to writing
You'll
more of
want
the
to
controller
remember this
video might not be done
Mad
by the
About
time
does it
Switch
for our
2
tour.
news comes out, but I do want to at least get it
what
done
do you
before
think?
Switch.
Pretty amazing setup, right?
Yeah.
You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn.
Yeah, I
seriously,
think
that's
you-
enough. We're not here.
Vanda
to make
does
a
show
sales
up, like,
pitch. We just want you to
at
have
the
all
end of this
facts
chapter,
so
I
you can make
think.
an informed decision to join us or not. Now that you've
Yeah, stop
seen where
rushing
and
me.
how we work, hopefully it made a good impression. But your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Willie? Oh. Okay, maybe the end of the next chapter. You've just woken up, so you may be feeling hazy. If you're confused about anything, you can check the tips. I bet you'll find something in here that will be relevant to your situation. Treat them as your basic textbook for surviving on Mirror. Oh yeah, that's an improvement from Xenoblade X on the Wii U. You could not review any information in Xenoblade X. Like if you... No, yeah, I mean, it's doled out as part of the story. But it's early on. It's not as late. Like, it's not 3 chapters in like Xenoblade 2. But I also didn't think the chapter 1 would be over this early. So, the chapter ends with the tour. Got it. Yes, I'm going to enter the Blade Barracks. But I think they talk about him in here, too, in this scene. Is that a printer?
Honey, we're home.
Haha.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Fu, but I can't stay long.
Did I see wine in
I
there?
just wanted to pass along a request.
Lynn,
from
you're
the commanding
13.
officer.
This is America,
Commander,
too. You can't use the...
Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
You can't use the Canadian...
Correct.
like excuse like,
Please
oh,
stop
I mean,
by
but
when
in
you are
Canada
on
you
the
can
tour.
you can
Said he'll come back,
drink
but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
at like 19 years old.
Here we
This
go.
is this is the United
That I
States.
can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast
Yeah, look at
track
all
our
that
new friend
alcohol.
here for blade duty with a training assignment.
We got wine, we got
What in the hell are
gin,
we
we got.
waiting
Is that Jack Daniels?
As he
I'm about to look at that up close.
The commander does have a way with words.
Lynn is a drinker.
Makes even my pitch sound
Okay,
smooth.
no, it's not Jack Daniels.
I
was about to
explained
say.
about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need
Oh, yeah,
for blade
Vanda.
recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not.
I
me
do
who
love
gets
I love Vandam in this
blade
game.
service is
He's one of my
voluntary,
favorite characters.
Remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
I'm not gonna do. Everyone likes to do the refuse thing because he does a little something. I'll leave that to the people who want to do that. It's a waste of time. I'll accept.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization.
Yeah, because you wouldn't.
Helma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary.
Is that a table?
With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Nice. All right.
Now then,
Oh yeah, mission.
let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up
Probe.
a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav.
Yeah, please explain.
A sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that
I like that you could just look around at any point during
Blade's
these
highest
cutscenes.
priorities. Here, take a look at this.
Oh,
What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks.
yeah. So map.
We call these
Got it.
blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
True.
Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Or a monster.
Yes, quite handy.
A unique monster, to be exact.
So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe,
White segment?
and come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there
Sure.
in no time.
We should.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary.
Why are you looking at me
All
when
right,
you're
you
talking
two,
to Elma?
Shall we?
Yeah, training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
Language, Lynn. Who taught you to talk like that? Probe? Let's do it. Chapter 2, The New Frontier. Let's go. Or we just move around. Alright. Oh, what the heck was Lynn drinking over here? Oh, just freaking Starbucks? Okay. Oh, that's what those were. Like, just files. Okay. I was trying to figure out what this little... this thing here was. Just gonna first person. Oh, wait a second. Can I access this right now? No. That answers that. Just gonna first person it. I'm not. Let me out. Administrative district.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time.
Yep.
It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
Oh, don't remind me about lockdown.
Yes, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today.
I got
Gates are
PTSD from
officially
that.
open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Not a fan of furries, are you, Lynn? Even though you are you're the fan fiction type. Was it Arena?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Arena and Gwyn?
Because I know all. I see all.
They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally.
I mean, it's not like we're
But
gonna.
enough talk. We've got our mission to
It's not
deal
like
with.
we
Let's head
aren't
out.
gonna fight things on our way
Roger.
out the door.
That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
Installed. Slow pan slightly to the left. Who is this? Oh, that answers my question. This is Eleonora. Blade support lead. Here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available for use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device, also known as your Wii U gamepad on the Wii U. And it's a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Give it a look if you're unsure where you are or what to do. Okay. I don't know, I got tongue twisted there. Suriella. Hey, Suriella.
Yes?
I didn't I didn't expect you to answer so abruptly. Have you come to see the town helper? Who's that? Oh, I'm sorry, what? You don't know who the town helper is? It's me, silly. Oh, shit. I swear that wasn't me saying the town helper can go shove it on my way up here. That wasn't me. I'm a mediator. I started dabbling on the side, teaching weapon skills, operating equipment tips, deliver lost items, give life advice. Okay. Folks just started calling me town helper. Gotcha. I don't care. Novice Traveler. Lunatic is playing Split. Why is it always the lunatics playing Splatoon 3? Thomas. Slow down.
Hey.
Hey. Indigens? Recent developments. What you got? Apparently, Nelson's team has gone missing. They had planned to install data probes and come straight back to the city. What could have happened to them? I don't know what sort of foe they ran into, but let this be a lesson. You have to be careful when you're exploring. I mean, I'm definitely not doing that. Oh, it's still nighttime. How many moon? Why is that moon so massive? Is the moon bigger than the planet? And there's a red moon here. There's a tiny one there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I see another one? Kitty! Oh, you know what? It's close to food time, isn't it? Oh, it's daytime. Let me pause for just a minute. Let me give the cat some food. Actually, let me save. And I think I may end it here. We got progress, I think. Let's see. And we've been going for over 2 hours. I may end it here. I think this is a good point to stop. I'm probably gonna like combine the previous stream and this one together in like a VOD, and I want to try to make shorts out of this. But the reason I made this interface too is because I want to use this exact same style of interface with the shorts. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. But thank you all for watching. I think I'm going to end it here. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Wednesday, the Switch 2 reveal. I want to... I kind of want to make a... That's going to be so early, though. But I'll see what I can do for that. I might end up doing, like, a video from my phone. Like, I might try to... I don't know. I'll see. I'll figure that one out. But, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. But thank you all for watching. And, yeah, you too. Have a good one. Oh, yeah, I don't think I made an end screen. It's going to be the same as it always is. Yep. Bye.